Well, for those of you who don't know, my name is Megan Lynch, one of the leaders here with Freedom Mindset Business Community. And a few months ago, I actually decided to really take my life into my own hands. For those of you who don't know, I taught high school for about 14 years and just got to the point where I was a little bit dissatisfied, I guess, with my job and the directions that I was taking in my life. And I realized that the only way that you can truly change something is you have to make that decision, and sometimes you just have to jump. And that's exactly what I did. I uh, quit my $60,000 a year job, which isn't a ton of money, but it's more money than most people are making right now. Sadly, most people are bringing in about $2,000 a month. About 80% of the United States is really living paycheck to paycheck. And even though I was making decent money, I had my college paid for, started teaching for about 14 years. I was still just struggling, and not really just struggling financially, but just struggling, uh, emotionally, spiritually, trying to figure out if this was all there is. And I remember sitting in my classroom one day and no windows, 4,000 kids in the building. And I'm talking to all of these kids about going after their hopes and dreams. And I realized that I wasn't, and I had to make a change. So when I decided to leave my job, I really didn't know how I was going to pay my bills and which direction I was going to go in. I had the luxury of meeting very successful people in the industry who were able to guide me and really just let me know that it's okay to fail my way to success. So this call, this Millionaire Mastermind today is to really point you guys in the right direction, be able to answer some questions for you and not really sugarcoat it, because being an entrepreneur, changing your life is not easy, but it's simple. And the simplicity of it is you have to be the one to make the choice. That's it. It's all about the choices that we make in our life. So in January, I decided to kind of leave my comfort of a $1 million lifestyle and picked up my bags, got in a U-Haul and drove 8 hours and launched a business into a business. And um, that was in January, February, March. Didn't have any money, no car, was staying with my mother. And I decided that I was going to put all of my efforts and focus into this business. In my first month and a half, I made about $10,000. And a lot of times people want to tell you that the people at the top are the ones that make all the money, but it's actually the ones that hustle the hardest and who stay consistent and don't give up. Those are the people who make the money. So I want you guys to understand that right now, this is about me, not bragging and boasting, but about me showing you what I did and reaching my hand out for those of you who want to link arms with me. So I partnered with Modern Money Team. What I love about this company is, number one, it's simple, affordable, and everything we do is about making money. So I want you to understand that Dan Putnam is the owner of this company. He has 6 other businesses making hundreds of millions of dollars. He literally handed this company over to me and to a gentleman by the name of Harry Singh. This company was already doing millions of dollars a month. And he said, if you guys want to take it to $100 million, I can give you all the resources in the world. I may not be able to give you time, but I will give you the resources necessary to take this company to the next level. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. So although we were only in the cryptocurrency space, we're actually now in the Forex space as well, which is a $5 trillion a day industry. For those of you who are getting started right now, there are a lot of other communities you can be a part of, but I want to let you know why this is going to be the best community for you. Number one, it is about financial literacy. It's not about how much money you make. It's going to be about how much money you can keep over here. We're going to provide you an opportunity to get great training and also to be able to trade live with some of the top traders in the industry. My main goal for each and every one of you on here is to be able to make $50 to $100 a day in minutes. Some of you not making income claims, but from your cell phone, from your laptop. I want you to be able to live a laptop lifestyle. And in order to do that, you really have to take advantage of as many opportunities as possible. Now, one of the biggest opportunities that we have over here is that you can take advantage of our live webinars. You want to get into class and learn from people who have something you want. What my traders have that you might want is, number one, they do it for a living. They do not work 9 to 5s. And they pay their bills, and they live the lives that they want by being entrepreneurs. And they're going to share these secrets with you. They're going to trade with you, answer your questions, and their main goal is to help you make money, period, point blank. So if you get into these live daily webinars, you're going to learn more about money than you've ever learned before, especially in this Forex industry. Not only that, cryptocurrency education, we have a way for you guys who maybe you don't have time to sit in class and you just want to make hands-free money with our crypto. You can do that over here because people have been doing it for almost 3 years now. Our crypto contracts pay every Friday consistently, and you do nothing, okay? You invest your money. That money is then liquidated into a $1 trillion market, and we make an investment off of it. Not to mention, guys, the free daily signals that we give allow you to make quick money, that faster money. I don't necessarily always have time to sit on live daily webinars, but I do take trade signal ideas every day. And my goal is to make anywhere from $50 to $100 a day. And that's what I've been doing lately. And then I shift my money. What I do for you guys, I want you to understand, I am not a corporate MMT, worker. I am just like you. I got into this business and set some goals and developed myself over time. And now I'm just teaching other people how to do it. So we have that type of training over here. For those of you who actually want to trade, we have a 10 to 12 month trading plan because it takes a minute to learn Forex. But while you guys are learning Forex, you should be taking trade signal ideas. You should be making money on your crypto contracts so that you have money to trade with. It's all about income shifting. And then some of you guys are really sleeping on our compensation plan. It's very simple. And I'm going to show you guys actually how to launch your platform with me. The goal is to make anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a month. And you could truly do it within your first 90 days if you gave it some consistent, focused effort. Okay, no excuses. No, I don't like to promote. I don't like to sell. People say that, but you sell things every single day. It's all about getting the skill set and the confidence to know that we're not selling, we're sharing a lifestyle. And if people want to partner with us, great. If they don't, next. Okay, so this call really is about having a millionaire mastermind. So the first thing that I want to ask you guys is, are you a victim? Are you a victor of your story? A lot of things happen in our lives, and many of us are dealing with things. I'm dealing with things right now in my life. When you live with your parent, and I'm transitioning, into my own place, just bought a car with cash. A lot of times we go through things on our way to the top, but you have to understand who you are in your own story. So the one thing that I want you guys to understand, I'm not a religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. I prayed a lot. I listened to what God told me. I jump when he tells me to jump. I move when he tells me to move, and it's not always comfortable, but I feel like that the enemy of success is contentment and being comfortable and not recognizing that you're going to go through things in life on the way to the top. So I want you guys to understand, those of you who are listening to me on this call, this is not me preaching to you. It is me being super excited and encouraging you to make the decision to be the victor in your own story. So I want to tell you this real quick. I read a book called His Story, and it was actually about Jesus. So, we're all from different walks of life on here, so people can argue religion if they want. I don't get into that. People live and they have stories. okay? Every person that you've read in the Quran or the Bible or whatever book that you're reading, those people lived at one point, and what those stories are supposed to tell you or show you is that none of those people's lives were perfect. Some people were thieves, murderers. They were, they did crazy things in their life. Um, but at some point in their life, they made a decision to change their lives around. They made decisions to not be victims, but to be victors. Okay. So this is me telling you that it's time for you to be the hero of your own story. How do people see you? How do you see yourself, though, is more important. Because, some people might tell me I work too hard. You need to, spend more time with your family. And, I set my kids down and told them that this year is a year of sacrifice. And we may not be able to spend as much time together. But I don't work a 9 to 5. I take my kids to school in the morning. I coach my daughter's volleyball team. I take my son to work. And I can't always, give them all of my time, but I can give them quality time. But right now I told them this is about us writing our own history, writing our own story. So I'm going to encourage you guys. I don't care if you are 18 years old, 19, like my new friend Quentin I met, I feel like he's just a phenomenal young man to be 19. I don't care if you're 99. As long as you have breath in your body, you're still writing your story. And the amazing thing is that there are some people who have done amazing things early in their life. Martin Luther King went to college at 15, changed the whole world, and died at 33. I want you to think about that. Died at 33. Some of us, there are some people out here who it wasn't until they were 43 until they got their big break. Samuel L. Jackson, I don't know if you guys know him, but look up his story. Samuel L. Jackson didn't get his big break until he was in his 40s, 40 years old. It is never too late for you guys to be the hero of your own story. So here's what I want you to think about. Bottom line over here with our company, the bottom line is that we are a business, okay? And I do the best that I can to encourage, to lend helping hands to my team. But sometimes I have to tell them that this is a business, okay? What we do over here is we show people how to get financially free. And we show people how to get their time back. We can kumbaya and we can have a great time together, but let's do it on a beach when we're not worrying about, how much our groceries cost or if we could pay our rent. The bottom line over here is that when people upgrade for $59.95, and this is how I market, I tell people to purchase the $59 product. The $59 product is a starter pack, a mentor pack. If you guys are going to bring people into this business, you could bring them in on a crypto pack for $20 to open up their main account. But I don't do that because when they spend $20, they're going to get 26 cents a week and no mentorship and education. Now, if they ask me a question, I'm going to be here to support them. But why not upgrade for $59 and have access to 40 webinars, 5 to 10 money-making signals every day? Not to mention they get to open up their main account, and then that way they can open up secondary and third accounts so they can purchase crypto from themselves out of those accounts. But the most important thing is that $59 product allows you to make money, okay? And I want you guys to understand that it's about making money right now. Money is not everything, but it's right up there with oxygen and water. You need it to survive, and if people tell you money's not important, ask them to give you everything in their pocket and see how important it becomes to them, okay? So I want you guys to understand that when you're bringing people into this business, upgrade them into this opportunity for $59.95 so that they can get the mentorship that they need. so that they can get into Pastor Rod's class tonight at 9 o'clock, which is a new members class. Get into that class so that they can actually get their Forex part of the opportunity set up. I'm going to be doing a new member orientation twice a week, and I'll give you guys some more information on that a little later on. But that is going to be for new members so that they're not confused when they get started. Okay? What you would need to tell them is get into new member orientation. It is on this day at this time. If you can't make it, watch the recording. But it's very important that we make people understand that they're getting involved in a money-making opportunity. And just like if they were going to school, they would have to plug in and get the knowledge that they need. One question that you need to ask people when they're wanting to be a part is, do you want to be a customer or do you want to be a promoter? Okay? And listen to them. If they say, you know what, I don't really want to work a business, I do have a way for you to shift them into that money-making opportunity anyway, because sometimes people don't know how simple it is to be a promoter. I show everybody how to launch their business, and a lot of people who have come over lately have not launched their platforms, and I can show you how to make $100 to $200 in your first week with very little effort, okay? So if they are dead set on being a customer, then make sure that you get them enrolled with the $59 starter pack. And then if they want to buy crypto, we can help them set up their multiple accounts so they can buy crypto from themselves. When you bring people in on a $20 crypto pack, guys, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Again, this is about making money. So if you bring them in for $20, you do get $10 put into your downline, but you're forfeiting your $20 fast start bonus. You're doing them a favor by allowing them to become their own sponsors, which means that they can get their own $80 fast start. So you need to get paid for bringing those people in. So make sure that you bring people in on the starter pack because they're going to have a lot of questions. And again, this is business. So if they're going to ask a lot of questions that we answer in our mentorship $59 portion of our product, make sure they sign up for $59, okay? If they want to be promoters, we can show them actually how to launch their platform very simply. And really it comes down to the question, guys, of how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And I want you guys, if you're taking notes, I want you to write this down. What is the it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want financial freedom? How bad do you want to quit your job? How bad do you want to fire your boss? How bad do you want to move out into your own home or purchase your own home or send your kids to college and not have to take out student loans and be a part of the $1 trillion student loan debt crisis? How bad do you want it is the question. And then after you answer that question, you have to ask yourself, you know, what do you want? And all you have to do is look into your downline once you get started. What does your pay leg look like? What does your lesser leg in your business look like? If you're a promoter, you should be marketing your business on a consistent basis. And if you look in your pay leg, the volume will tell you what percentage you're going to make, what you're going to make in the company. Okay, so if you're really wanting to work a business, I always tell people numbers don't lie. How many people are you exposing to this opportunity every day? How many classes are you getting into so that you can learn actually how to create more income on the Forex side or on the binary option side or on the crypto side? So there's many things that you can do in order to get that it that you say that you want, okay? So real quick, guys, I want to tell you that it's very important that you guys work the system. The simple mechanics of making more and working less is you have to work a system. And I'm telling you, my system works. I've been in multiple companies. My first company, I made $700 in 7 months. Then I got into a company with a $48 million earner and worked this system and made $10,000 my first 30 days. I got into other businesses. I've been top earners in other businesses. I came over here. I employed the same type of work ethic, but I really implemented the same system and went from zero to where I am right now. And with all the issues that we've had and challenges that we've had, I've still been able to come over here and have great success in this business. So it's really about working the system. So here is the system if you're taking notes. Whether you want to be a promoter or not, I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of money in this company, and you're going to promote. You're going to talk to people. Once you start making money, you're going to want to tell someone about it. It is important that you understand that you don't want to throw up information all over people. You want to be a straight sorter, okay? You are sorting. That's it. You're going to look for people who are the yeses, nos, and the maybes. There's a really easy way to sort, to collect all your yeses, nos, and maybes all at the same time. That's what I did, and I'll talk about that in just a moment, okay? I did it within my first 24 to 72 hours of this business. You are looking for leaders who will follow the system. You're not looking for people who think that everybody's going to join their business. You're not looking for skeptics. You're not looking for people you have to convince to spend $59 when they know that they're going to go to Chick-fil-A and then they're going to turn around and go to Walmart and buy a few things they don't need and spend $60 and get no return on it. Okay, we have to start thinking that there are opportunities out there that are anywhere from $200 to $1 million to get involved in these opportunities. And we're offering an opportunity that's $59. So you may not want to waste your time on people who are skeptics. Okay, next. Okay, I tell people, some will, some won't, so what? Next. You have to take that opportunity because people will suck up your life telling you about their problems. And then when you give them a solution, they often, it's not the solution that they want. It's not wrapped in, it doesn't have a big bow on it. It's actually wrapped in overalls and it looks and smells like work to them. So they buck it. They say, no, I don't want to be a part of it. So I want to tell you guys, the faster you get to no, the faster you can get to yes. Do not waste your time convincing people on how to get out of their situations. The first thing is take the step to get into this opportunity and to take advantage of all 40 classes, take advantage of the binary signals, take advantage of the Forex EA that we're going to be rolling out. Take advantage of the hands-free crypto packs. Work your plan, make 6 to 7 figures, no recruiting, okay? It is going to be completely up to you. So if you made the decision, look for 2 people who want to make that decision as well, okay? And sometimes you have to get to 30 duds or go through 30 duds to get to 2 studs. But some of us oftentimes stop at the second no or the third no, and you give up before you get to the yes, okay? So I want you guys to understand that here is the process. If you are a new member, this is what you should be doing. If you have already partnered with us, awesome. This is what you should do with your new members, okay? The first thing that you want to do, step number 1, is you want to do something. Sorry, I'm at a hotel. It's kind of loud, so give me a second. There's a lady walking by, but okay. So what you want to do is you want to implement what's called the PS3, okay? It is not the gaming system. It is piquing interest, show the presentation, and 3-way your people to close them. You are not the expert. A lot of times people don't respect you, family members or whatever. They love you, but they don't respect you in business. So you have to get out of the way, all right? If you want to enroll excited people, the first thing you need to do is you need to figure out who is interested, okay? And I do this very simply. I launch people's businesses, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a second, okay? Pique people's interest, and all I do is I listen to people, and then I ask them, hey, listen, are you looking for an opportunity? And if they say yes, I show them the presentation. Listen, I got a video I want you to watch. It's 4 minutes. Do you have 4 minutes? Okay, I'm going to shoot it to you. I'm going to call you back. I need you to call me back in less than 10 minutes because I'm going to be busy here in about 20 minutes. Or if you don't call me back, I'll call you. I show them the presentation. If they don't have time to watch the video, I might three-way them right to a leader. Hey, listen, you got like 2 minutes? Let me put you on the phone with one of my partners. She's doing some amazing things. Hold on 1 second, okay? Or I might show them the presentation and put them on a live webinar. But the sad thing is that a lot of people won't take the time to get on live webinars, but I can actually show you how to increase your chances within your first 24 to 72 hours and get as many people on your webinar as possible, okay? Because you're only going to do it once. Peak interest, show them the presentation, three-way them to close. Once you close people, you want to plug them into the telegrams ASAP. I'm going to have a link that I send out to you guys, and this is what you want to share with people. I'm making some videos right now. Sorry about the noise. You want to share, you want to make sure you get people plugged in. Even if they haven't signed up yet, you want to plug them into the telegrams because they need to feel the energy of our team. They need to understand that this is a real opportunity for them to partner in a community where we're truly building a new Wall Street. So if I know that Hubert is excited, I will say, hey, listen, Hubert, I know you can't sign up right now. Or, let me plug you into, are you really serious though? Okay, let me plug you into the telegrams. And it's important to note, guys, that when you plug people in, sometimes you have to stop doing a lot of talking. You don't want people to relate pain to you. If you call someone, and I'm sure that all of you guys have been in this situation. I have people who call me on the phone, and I'm super busy, and I love talking to people, but I used to get on the phone with a friend years ago, and I could literally put the phone down and walk away for an hour, and that person would still be talking. You don't want people to relate pain to you. You may not be able to send them a 20, 30-minute video because you know that they're not going to watch it. You don't want to oversell a product or overtalk. You don't want to beg them, okay? Stop begging people to join your opportunity. Either they're in or they're out. Get to know as fast as you possibly can. The faster you get to know, the quicker that you get to yes, okay? And that is just a reality. What you need to do is you need to, it's $59, get people plugged in. Get people signed up and then plug them into the system and let the system sort them out, okay? If they tell you that, hey, I don't have the money right now, I still get people plugged in. Okay, no problem. I don't throw them a link. You know, one guy asked me, Larry, just joined the business. He said, man, do you spend this much time with all of your new members? Absolutely. I don't throw people a link and tell them to sign up in my business because I don't know if they've signed up or not. I actually say, okay, hey, listen, here, Larry, you're ready to sign up? Okay, let's go ahead and get signed up. You want to hop on a Zoom with me real quick? Or you got a minute? And I walk them through the sign up process. And I train them along the way. I say, hey, listen, get into your back office. I know you don't have $59 right now, and it's why you need this opportunity, because if $59 is a struggle, whatever you're doing to make money isn't working. So let me help you do something different, okay? Don't let people tell you, well, I don't have the money. Well, then you're never going to have the money if they don't make some changes. You don't have to say it like that because, you know, that sounds a little rude, but you have to learn how to listen to what people are saying and not take no for an answer, because you know what we have to offer over here. They've just been burnt by the industry. They're tired. They don't want to do the network marketing thing. They say they've done it before, which they probably haven't, because most people who tell you that network marketing doesn't work, what they don't tell you is they didn't work. I asked them, how many opportunity calls did you do? How many three-way calls did you do today? How many people did you pique their interest? How many social media posts did you send out? Okay, that most people who tell you network marketing doesn't work, it's only because they don't, unfortunately, no one has taught them how to work it. Okay, there's a way to work it. We make more money than the basketball players, football players combined in the network marketing industry. So it definitely works for those people who work the system. Okay, get to know quickly, get people signed up, support them, walk them through the process, plug them into the system, okay? Step number 2. I only have 3 steps, by the way. So when you sign them up, this is what I was talking about. Walk your partner through the 3 platforms. The very first day that they sign up, let them know that they have a TPR money site, trade, profit, repeat. They have a referral link that they can refer people to. Walk them through the back office so that they know how to sign people up through the my tree from their back office. Walk them through so that they know what their right and left leg is. Tell them to go to the profile link so that they understand that they have to make sure they set the leg to the right or left so that their people fall in the right place. Okay. And then I tell people, go through your back office like it's your brand new car and push every button. This is the one thing that most people don't do. They get into this business and they do not go through their back office. When I was dating one of the top industry leaders, and he told me, go through my back office. I didn't. I would always ask him questions. Hey, where do I find this? And one time he let me have it in the politest way possible. And he said, this is your business. You're asking me questions because you're not working and minding your own business. Get into your back office, push some buttons, and figure out how your back office works. I can always tell when people haven't done this because they ask me questions and I know that they didn't read the compensation plan, and it's in your back office under affiliate link. I read it 10 times and then I made a video on it. I broke down the compensation plan. I don't expect you guys to do that, but the only way that I understood the comp plan is that I read the comp plan 10 times and then I made a video. The only reason why I understood the back office is because I pushed every button back there like it was a brand new Bentley until I understood how the back office worked. Then I made mistakes along the way, and that's how I'm able to answer people's questions. So guys, walk your partners through their platform so that they have minimal questions. But you also want to make sure that they understand that you're going to plug them into the system, but it's still their business. And it's their job and opportunity to go to the next level if they work their business. So take time to explore and learn before you ask questions. I always tell my new members, listen, I need you to launch your business, and I need you to take the next 48 hours and become an expert on this back office and watch every video possible, and then come to me and ask questions, okay? Because I promise you, people would have minimal questions if they would do those things, okay? Step number 3, when you bring somebody in, this is all about you guys being able to make $5,000 a month with this platform. And I promise you, if we would have had credit cards, I'd be at $20K a month at least in this business by now. $20,000 a week, and that's not hype, okay? I would be at $20,000 at least, a month in this business right now if it were easier for people to get in. But guess what? I made a goal to make $3,700 a month so I wouldn't have to go back to work. And I more than tripled that in my first month, okay, with all the challenges. So I'm telling you guys that the potential to make money on our products is there. It's a given, okay? I'm marketing a product that's money. And if you can't sell money, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Our product is not weight loss tea, or it's not health and wellness products. It's not any of those things. It's money. So the product's taken care of. We're getting ready to have credit cards, and you're going to see this business boom. You're probably not going to be able to find me. It'll be like, not where's Waldo, but where's Megan, because I plan on being in everyone's city who wants to make $5,000 a month in their first 90 days over here. And I'm telling you guys that you can do it, okay? Most of you guys have the comfort of you have another income coming in, so you don't have the fear of not being able to pay your bills, and sometimes maybe you need that. I have no job. I work MMT like it is my 9 to 5, and it pays me way more than my 9 to 5 could ever pay me. And I do it from my cell phone in my pajamas half the time, okay? So I want you guys to understand that if you want to make some money with me, this third step is what you need to do. Even if you feel like you've already done it, you need to link up with me. I don't know who your sponsor is. You can go to them. That's fine. But I'm everybody's sponsor. You need to blow up my phone and say, Megan, tell me what to do to launch my business. Typically, I don't even talk to people for very long that I personally enroll until they're launching their business. That's it. First thing I tell them is, hey, listen, welcome to the team. Let me go ahead and walk you through the sign-up process, get you started. I spend time with them, you know. Sometimes people get spoiled because I spend an hour, 2 hours with them in the beginning, and then they want to spend hours with me just talking. And sometimes, you know, it's no more talking. Now we need to take the next step. And the next step is you need to launch your business. And if you haven't launched your business with me, I'm probably going to move on to the next person who is ready to launch their business, because I plug you into the system, but I need people to launch. Launch means I have a video out. It's 12 steps to launching your business. It's on my YouTube page. It's 19 minutes long, I believe. You need to watch it. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do within your first week, okay? In your first 24 to 72 hours of you signing up or you signing up a member, duplication is key. You want to plug them into the telegrams, and then immediately you want to tell them, I need you to make a list of 100 people on paper, and do not call them, okay? The biggest mistake that people make in network marketing is you go and you start talking to your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your aunts, your uncles, and sadly, a lot of the people closest to us are dream killers. Unfortunately, it's the reality. I'm sorry if I offend somebody. I'm sure you guys have great parents and a great family, but they're the first ones to tell you something's not going to work. First ones to tell you, you know, I don't want to do that network marketing thing. So the first thing that I tell every person is you need to pull every name out of your phone and do not discriminate. Please do not say things like, well, they've already been in network marketing. I'm part of the NFL, the no friends left. Nobody's going to do this business with me. It sounds like a victim mindset already. You've already defeated yourself, okay? I call my sister-in-law every time I join a business, because she got me in my first network marketing company, but she never joins businesses with me, okay? And I know this is me to talk about her, but she knows it, and I tell her, she never joins businesses with me. I've joined businesses with her. I've listened to presentations, but every time I try to get her into a business, she's like, nope, I can't join you. But I tell her, even when I partnered with a $48 million earner and we made $190,000 our first 90 days, she still didn't join me. But guess what? I went from business to business, and every business, when I launch into a new platform, guess what I do? I call her, because I don't know what position she's in. And guess what? She joined me in this business. She didn't join me personally. She joined my twin sister. Her and I don't get along, but she joined my twin sister, but she's still under me. And you know what? That's all it's about. It's about making a list of 100 people and not discriminating because you don't know where people are in their lives. You make the list, and then I tell people to call me so that we can role play. And I'm going to role play with one of you guys in just a moment, and because I'm almost done. Make a list of 100 people. And then once you make your list, spend 48 hours going through your back office. Call me when your 100 people is done. 24 to 72 hours I give people, hopefully sooner than later. And then you know what I do is I schedule their launch call with them, and I tell them exactly what to say to all 100 people in 60 seconds or less in order to get them on their launch call that they're only going to do one time. I give them a time and a date. I make them a flyer. I help them get comfortable with the 60-second script. I tell them it's important that you're in a hurry, that you're excited and direct. Do not call people and ask them about their kids and house school and blah, blah, blah. That's not important right now. This is a business call. And I tell you exactly what to say to them to increase your chances of getting somebody on your call. It's a law of numbers, okay? If you call 100 people, 80 of them are going to flake out on you. 20 of them will get on. I promise you, you could probably get 2 people to join you out of 20 people. Call everyone you know, and then the real work starts after your call. You take that same list of 100 people, And I tell you exactly what to say to follow up. You only launch once. Okay. I promise you that you're going to get super busy. You're not going to have time for the people who said no. Because if 2 people join your business, you're going to enroll those excited people. And guess what? You have to become me now. You have to do what I did with you. Instead of going out trying to sign up 4 or 5 other people, take your 2 people that you signed up, or your 10 people that you signed up, walk them through the back office, get them enrolled, have them make a list of 100 people, schedule a launch call, get comfortable with the script, launch their business, and I will do their launch call for them, a presentation until you get comfortable. And then they do the same thing, and guess what? Now your 2 people signed up their 2. Now you have 4 new people who need to go through the same process. You're going to get busy. I went from 0 people to 5,200, and I promise you I could have 10,000 by now if we had credit cards that held up the process a little bit. But hey, listen, I'm still rolling over here, okay? I haven't stopped working because of small bumps in my business, okay? Step number 4, guess what it is? Repeat. Wax on, wax off. Like Karate Kid. I don't know if you guys watch Karate Kid. Can you guys give me a thumbs up in the chat, or give me some ones or something? I know that gets overwhelming when you have to keep doing that. But if you watch Karate Kid, if you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, watch it. There is a message in there. Some people don't know what's good for them. So you have to trick them almost into moving in a different direction. So Mr. Miyagi had Danielson wax his cars, paint the fence, sand the deck. You know why? Because I taught high school, and teenagers are hard-headed. I'm dealing with one myself right now. It's a struggle. They're hard-headed. And sometimes when you tell them what to do, when you tell adults what to do, they're going to give you every reason in the book why they shouldn't or can't do it. I already did it before. It doesn't work for me. So they're focused more on the problem instead of the solution. So sometimes you have to trick them into waxing the cars and painting the fence and sanding the deck. And then all of a sudden at the end, they put it all together and they don't realize that, man, I learned karate. I learned how to launch my business. So I just tell people, listen, don't ask a lot of questions in the beginning. Do what I say. This is what Robert Dean told me to do. And he was making $800,000 a month. And then I partnered with him. We did $190,000 in 90 days in a company. I did $20,000 in that company, I think, in $22,000 in 4 months. Unfortunately, that company kind of went under because of its own reasons and that happens in business. And it's part of the reason why now Robert told me, if I get into a company, get in there and make sure you control every aspect of it, because we put in too much work to build. But what is easy, guys, is to launch people's businesses and duplicate it. Duplicate steps 1 through 3 with all your new people within the first week of them being over here. Okay? So just to kind of recap, get them signed up, get them set up, make sure that in 24 to 72 hours, they make a list, schedule their launch call, plug them into the system, launch their business, help them sign up 2 to 5 people. They're going to make 100 or so bucks. Okay. They're going to be excited when they make $100. They're going to be able to pay their next month's subscription, take their people and do the same thing with their people. Don't leave it up to them to do it because they're brand new, or help your people do it with their people. Okay. I don't know who signed up, Larry. I think it was Melvin, but Melvin's awesome, by the way, but I'm not going to wait on Melvin to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to wait on somebody else. Everybody that signs up in your downline is part of your business. And if you can help them make more money, you're going to ultimately get what you want. Time freedom, financial freedom, all of those things that you said that you wanted. Okay. So guys, I'm excited. I am going to answer a few questions. And then for those of you guys who want to stick around for just a second, I'm going to show you what I do with people And I'm actually going to sign some people up. I'm going to do a mock account. I'm going to show you how fast it is to sign people up and set up their main account, set up their 2 crypto accounts, launch their business, right? And be on your way, okay, to duplication. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and unmute really quickly. I haven't done these calls in a while, so I'm excited when I get to do them because this is a mastermind, okay? It's for people who want to make $5,000 or more a month within their first 90 days, okay? Quick, okay? So here's what you do. Now, when you're launching your business, Dale, can you role play with me for a minute?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay, so a lot of times, I want you guys to watch this video called How to Launch a Network Marketing Business by Holton Buggs, Holton, Holton Buggs, Buggs. Holton Buggs was in Organo Gold. He was making $1 million a month, okay, next to Robert Dean and Noni Juice, making $48 million, okay? He was making about $798,000 a month, okay? I have never seen Robert do anything but launch businesses. Soon as we decide to get into a company, we make a list of everybody we know, and we actually do our own launch calls, and we don't even know the presentation. It's first time I do presentations, it's terrible, but it's not about how good it is. You'll be bad before you're good and good before you're great. But every business I've been in, I launched my first 24 hours. And what I mean by that is Robert and I joined our last company, and we decided to get into that company. 24 hours later, we called everybody we knew, and we did what I'm getting ready to do with you and let them know, hey, listen, I'm launching a platform. I'm doing a call tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I need you to be on there. It's going to lock out at 100 people. Don't be late. That's how we do it, because we kind of posture up. We don't take time being scared to call people. Most people are afraid of hearing no. We just call people and we're straight sorting to get them on the call. Well, most of the people that you bring in are not seasoned networkers, so I'm not going to make you guys do your own presentation. That's why I do the presentation every night. Typically, I was doing it every night at 8 o'clock, and at one point, I was doing 3 to 5 launch calls a day, losing my voice. The same presentation over and over and over again, okay? So when I came into this company, I did the same thing. I called 100 people, and this is what I said to them, Dale. So I'm going to say ring, ring. You say hello, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
Ring, ring, ring.
Okay, hi.
Hi there. Can I speak to Dale?
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, Dale. It's Megan Lynch. I know I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you?
I am okay. It's good to hear your voice.
Hey, it's good to hear your voice too. Hey, listen, I know I'm calling you out of the blue, and I would definitely want to catch up, but I'm getting ready to run into this meeting, but I'm trying to call everyone I know. I'm launching a brand new platform. I'm excited about it. And, I was wondering, can you do me a really, really big favor?
Okay.
I was wondering, can you have a pen? Can you go grab a pen for me real fast and write this down?
Okay, I happen to have one right now on paper.
Oh, good deal. Okay, 8 o'clock tomorrow, 15-minute webinar. Do you think you'll be able to hop on my webinar? I don't need you to say anything. Just kind of be a fly on the wall. I need somebody who will give me their honest opinion. Can you hop on my call tomorrow at 8 o'clock?
At 8 p.m.?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I can do that, yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I know it's out of the blue, and for any reason, if you can't get on, this call is going to lock out at 100. If you can't make it, just out of courtesy, can you give me a really quick call and just let me know you can't make it? Text me so I can put somebody else in that spot. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can handle that. Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm going to shoot you over a flyer with the call information, and probably just text you about an hour before to remind you. And is it okay, maybe after my call sometime I can hit you up just to get some feedback? Will that be okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I can do that.
Thank you so much. Hey, Dale, we'll catch up. I'm going to run into this meeting. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you. All right. So here's where people go wrong. They call Dale. Well, let me tell you what we did right. Number one, Dale, I established that we're not friends.
Right.
Hey, Dale, I know we haven't talked in a while. How are you? And then I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to ask you about your dog. I don't. Okay.
Right.
And I don't want you to ask me any questions either, because if you guys call family members, the first thing they're going to do is, well, just tell me about it now. So Dale, I said, hey, listen, I'm getting ready to go into this meeting so that I'm in a hurry. I was wondering if, I'm launching this new platform. I didn't tell you what it was. I didn't tell you, hey, you're going to make a lot of money. I said, I'm launching this new platform. Sorry, it's loud in here. Launching this new platform, and I'm super excited about it. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. And then I probably put you on guard, like, I guess, what is it? And I asked you to do the GAP, GAP. Go grab a pen. That's all I asked you to do. That's the favor. Can you go grab a pen for me and write this down? I'm doing a call tomorrow at 8. You don't have to do anything. You can jump on a webinar right from your phone. Can you make my call? I'm asking. And you said, okay, yeah, I think I could do it. And then I fear of lost you. I took it from you. I said, hey, if you can't make it, I get it. My call is locking out at 100. If you can't make it out of courtesy, can you call me and let me know so I can replace you? You are not that important, Dale. I have 100 other people to call. Some will,
Right.
some won't. So what? I got to call the next person. And you said, okay, yeah, out of courtesy, I can do that. And then I said, listen, I'll shoot you a flyer. Maybe after my call, we could link up and I can get your feedback. Will that be okay? Everybody says okay. So now I got you to commit to a follow-up. So when I call you tomorrow and I remind you, or I send you a text message and remind you of the call, you told me I could. And then after my call, when I call you to follow up, I'm going to say, hey, Dale, listen. So Dale, role play with me real quick. Tell me, yes, you made it. Okay. So I'll say ring, ring. You say hello. Hey, ring, ring.
Hi.
Hi, Dale. How are you?
I'm cool.
Hey there. Listen, real quick. I'm just trying to follow up. We had so many people on the call last night. It was super exciting. I was wondering, you made my call, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Well, listen. So what'd you like best about the call, or about
Right.
what you want? Was it the opportunity? Was it the hands-free money? Was it the daily?
Hands-free money and the opportunity.
Okay. Well, listen. I do a call every night at 8. Definitely, I could help you get started. Are you in a position to get started, or do you have a few more questions that you need answered?
Well, I think I have some questions, I guess. But these things.
Okay. Well, and then that's when I go into answering questions. If you guys don't feel comfortable answering questions, this is where you PS3, pique their interest, show them the presentation, 3-way them to close. Hey, listen, Dale, let me get my partner on, Dennison. He's actually in Trinidad. He actually launched over here. He's been making some great money. He brought on about 700 people. He's doing hands-free over here. You got about 2 minutes? I could put Dennison on the phone.
Okay.
And then we sort. If you say, no, you're not interested, I got other people to call. Okay, well, listen, Dale, listen, is it okay if I give you an update in about 90 days? I always say that to people who tell me no. Is it okay if I give you an income update in about 30 to 90 days? And then all I do is shoot them checks. Okay, they're going to join me eventually. And then Dale, so tell me, no, you didn't make it. So Dale, you made my call, right?
No, unfortunately, I missed it. I forgot to text you.
Really? Dale, really?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, listen, I'm doing another call tonight at 8 o'clock. Can you make it though? Because if not, I got to put some more people on because we locked out last night. So I definitely want to make sure that everybody who gets a spot, wants a spot, gets a spot. Can you make it tonight at 8?
I will promise you I will be on.
Okay, well, listen, I'm going to call you back right after my call. Just give me 5 minutes. I just want some feedback. I'm trying to collect feedback. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I will be standing by.
All right, Dale. Don't stand me up this time. I'm going to shoot you over the info, okay? Keep it lighthearted. Don't be offended that people didn't make your call. Just be excited and let them know, listen, I'm doing another one tomorrow at 8. Can you make it? And then by the time they miss your call a Second time, then I tell people, I'm like, Dale, did you make it? You didn't? Well, listen, I'm going to just shoot you over a 4-minute video. You hit me up if you have time to give me some feedback. We're doing some great things over here. So I'll just talk to you later. Click. I'll move on to the next person.
Okay.
There is no, why not? Begging. You should be a part of it. You can make money. I don't have time for that. 7 billion people in the world. Right? So we have to learn how to posture up a little bit with our business. But the first and foremost, you guys need to collect all your yeses, nos, and maybes at once, because some of you guys are talking to family members, one person today, one person tomorrow, one person the next day, and you feel like everybody's saying no. You should have collected all your yeses, nos, and maybes on one call that I will do for you. Follow up with them. Enroll excited people. Don't talk to those people again. They will chase you. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Yep. And Robert Dean, I'm telling you guys,
like that.
People don't understand. Me living with a $48 million earner, people don't understand. I don't say it to brag and boast. That is all he does. He launches businesses, enrolls excited people, does in-home meetings with those people he signs up, plugs them into the system, and duplicates. That is how he made $48 million. I spent 3 years with him. That's all we did. Over and over again. Wax on, wax off. Make money. Network marketing is not hard. It's people make it more challenging than what it is. It's consistency and doing the same thing over and over again. That's it. Okay. What other kind of questions do you guys have out there?
Thank you, Megan.
You're welcome.